Hello and welcome to my Subnautica, my adventures, Kelp Forest. See, in the last video we did the safe shallows, and now we're going to do Kelp Forest. We're just going to kind of run around and see what's there and add to our adventure.
Systems online.
Now what's nice, see, Nexus Mods, they give you, there's some really good stuff too. So like if I come over here, we have a map. So as we go, we'll populate this map. And it seems to be like on each, let's see if we can get to, yeah, this is what I want to see. So we want to stay in the yellow area because that's the kelp forest. So we're going to kind of play around there. So as you can see, our arrow is pointing. Well, now it's hidden behind all our stuff. But we're going to turn back toward the west and start there. And then we'll refer back to this to try to hit more of the kelp forest. Let's see, north, west. Let's just kind of get out a little bit where we don't have all the clutter from okay, so we're getting to this kelp forest, and what we'll do is we'll take to the left and stay along the left side and just follow it around and refer back to our map. So it's called Subnautica map on Nexus. So there's some really cool stuff. Now yeah, you can overboard it, but with cheats and stuff, but then there's some value added, what they would call cheats. Like the map is really nice, and so like there's a little pod thing down here, or cargo area, so I like to look inside of it to see if I haven't already captured it. And you want to scan all those things because you get titanium for just scanning them if you've already gotten it. So I like to look around and explore, because that's what we're doing. We're exploring while we're checking out. And then they have the sharks. But we're doing an exploration here. But be sure to yeah, it's kind of before I go into that, look at those. Those are cameras for our scan room. The sharks can't leave them alone, so I don't even use the cameras. They're not even worth using. But if you'll look to the bottom right hand corner of the video, you'll see a subscribe button. Please press that subscribe button. Really help me out with YouTube. So if we come back over here, and our arrow is right next to the grassy area, and that's what I wanted to show you. If we look back over here, you see the grassy area. Well, we're not going to go there this video. We'll probably go there the next video. We're staying in the kelp area right now. And yeah, these sharks are more of annoyance than anything else. They're just loud. And that's a limestone. They like to really play with anything metal. So we'll grab that. Again, we're going to stay in the kelp forest. So we're just going to see what we can gather. I don't know if we can collect our cameras. See if they'll let us collect them. Yeah, pick up. It's probably what I should have done before, is just pick them up. Yeah, they take a large slot, but at least I can take them back and add them to the scan room or something. Oh, go away. In these caves, this is where you can get like magnetite, and I have beacons set, but I've got them turned off right now where I can toggle them on and off. But I believe I have a base. You see my beacon sitting right there. But I have a base down there too, and we'll be doing some of the bases too. There's some salt. So we'll have a video of that one too. I play like 4 games, so I get mixed up on my controllers all the time because they're all different. Well, there's also we're next to the kelp forest, so we'll just pick up a few, because it's all about collecting materials. Everything's about collecting materials in about every game you play. We'll do more in the red grassy area probably on the next video. Now these guys can be a benefit. It's called a brain coral, and we can just sit on it and watch our oxygen go up. So if you're out roaming around and your oxygen level he got away from me. Okay, and there's an egg right here. I have a containment unit in the shallows base, and there's some more fish we can gather, and you can cure them in salt so they last longer. The peep fish, the peeper, is really the best one for food in this area. And usually where there's one bladderfish, there's several. And I've got the ultra tank. Those are really nice. 225 oxygen. Much better. These scrap metal will turn into titanium with your fabricator. Okay, I'm going to start looking for our safe shallows that way. We got our RG sea moth safe shallows base version, because each base has its own exosuit and sea moth. Probably not real good to get this far away. We could have used one of those air bubble things that was below us, like air management. Now, what the kelp forest is really known for is the kelp. So we probably should collect some of that too. We need our knife so we can cut off some. Oops, wrong button. Okay, we've picked up some. And that was for silicone fiber, or some of the fiber mesh. I think it's fiber mesh. So we'll come over here and pick up some of these clusters for lube. So we got some of that. Now where you're looking is where you swim. Salt for like curing fish. Well, I appreciate you coming along. Please look to the lower right of the video and press that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. It helps me out with YouTube, and you get notified when I produce more of these videos. You can do caves. Usually put your sea moth at the entrance and don't venture too far. And watch those hanging things. Those will sting you. They can be bad. Really bad. For your health. And our inventory's full. Well, we have extra compartments in our sea moth. So where is our sea moth? It's up there. Okay. So let's kind of go through here without getting stung. So we can come over here, see there's a storage compartment right there. We can transfer some of this stuff over. We got another storage compartment. We got like 4 storage compartments. Okay. And all the kelp forests are about the same. Like there, we had that one cave that's next to it that goes down to, there's like pink luminescent mushrooms. Quartz. And in my scanner room, it's showing these limestone rings, and as you get closer they get bigger. The ones that are smaller are further away, and that's a Nexus Mod too that sets that. So there's some really good mods now with Subnautica. They even have some of their own mods that they've created. So you can now pick up more of these for titanium. The sharks actually collect them and drop them in places. So you can collect those. Those are good to collect. Salt's good to collect. Really everything's good to collect because you need all of it. Now I'm getting some lagging. I could set the priority higher for Subnautica and it would run better. We have another one right there. So you can just load up. And there's a Nexus Mod too that will take the stuff from your sea moth and automatically put it into your auto sort, which is another really cool mod. You got these storage compartments, and the auto sorter will put it in based on what you categorize or the items for each locker. But then there's also a resource monitor. See, I just leave mine as any, and then I use the resource monitor to take stuff out, and that's really cool. There's some really cool stuff on Nexus. I think we've already looked at this one, but I check them anyway. There's quartz right there, something that you always use. You always use the salt for curing fish so they last longer. If you cook them and just leave them in your storage, they go bad. They spoil pretty quick. Turn back toward the kelp, because this video is about the kelp. And for your yeah, there's some stuff in there. And you'll want to scan these things. That's a mobile vehicle bay, so when you need these things, I've already collected all of them, but you scan it anyway because you get titanium for scanning it. See, they like to mess with your sea moth. And there's more scrap metal over there. We collected some, but I want to look around. Like there's we're being messed with a shark, by a shark. Yep, and it's got something in it too. It's a sea glide fragment. So there's a lot of stuff to collect in here. See how the sharks will pick up stuff and drop them in certain areas, and you can go steal it from them while they're doing it. They don't like that either. It makes them mad. Yeah, I really like this game, except for there is one big except for I play in VR. Well, it's not completely optimized for VR, so things that you need to type, oh, it really messes it up. You pretty much have to go into display monitor mode and leave VR, and then you can type it and then come back to VR and see. We can look over here. Let's see. Yep, let's see, we're right on the edge of the blue area and the red, and the blue is the mushroom forest. So we would need to go back east. Again, that's a Nexus Mod, which is really great. And underneath the video, in the description, you'll see ways to donate and to become a sponsor of our channel. Please consider being a sponsor, because we need some better equipment where it doesn't lag as badly. Like right now, it lags really bad. Because our equipment's not powerful enough. See, we've already collected that one. We've already collected that one. See, I've collected a lot of them. I have most of the blueprints, and like the shipwrecks, you'll want to do those. And we'll do some shipwrecks too. See, in our map will tell us about shipwrecks. See, there's a shipwreck there, there's a shipwreck there, there's one right in front of us. There's a shipwreck over here. See, that map is really awesome. And you look for openings. that you would go into. Some doors you have to cut open with your laser cutter. Yep, there's the opening.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And that's a water jug. See, those are pretty cool too. That's a Nexus Mod. There's a data box. It's because I already had it. It gave me titaniums. I get tritium and titanium mixed up. It's giving me titanium because I have most of it. Yeah, my audio in my ear cuts out sometimes to check the connection. See, our base is over there, and you see Safe Shallows base. Well, I do appreciate you coming along. Also, look to the far left and you will see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where there's over 850 more videos for you to watch. And see, we have an Exosuit, but I haven't used it very much yet. I need to learn it a little bit better, and we'll wind up learning it better. And that's a fabricator by Nexus. It's just an all-in-one fabricator. It does all kinds of stuff. I have to get away from it for my right and left will come back. Okay. And we have this station over here that it will pull our storage compartments and it'll put it into our lockers for us. Yeah, sometimes. So let's go ahead and switch these. Yeah, last time it was pulling it into my locker. And I'll show you the storage lockers too. They were all filled up. And we have nuclear power, and we got bioreactor and all kinds of stuff. here in the base. Watch our video on the Safe Shallows base. You can hear the nuclear reactor humming. See, there's a nuclear reactor. We can check the rods, see how they're doing. Everything's fine. See, I got the old storage lockers in here. I need to switch them out with the auto sorters. Let's see. I've got an alien containment unit too. I think it's in the other building. It's my first base, and I got multiple buildings, and a few of them will not connect well with each other. Okay. Let's see. That's the best way to leave is from over here. Just go in the water. I'd have to disassemble some of my stuff to connect all of it, which I haven't been excited about doing. Got some gardening going on in here. Yeah, I've moved out some of the stuff. You got just the aquarium, and then you've got the bioreactor, or the bioreactor. And we use the alien feces for it. It says that we're empty, so we need to dump what we got. We've got some alien feces in here that we can put in it, but our cargo is all full. Let's see here. And I was Life Pod 5. I guess everybody's probably Life Pod 5 that plays the game. I don't know. We got the mushrooms from the deeper cave areas, and the gel packs, and all kinds of stuff. I still need to do some work. The reason I got these platforms is for the exosuit. I can see, I'd like to be able, I need to extend this platform where the Cyclops can get up under it. Or can get above it. Excuse me. And drop off an exosuit, and then it can jet up into the moon pool. See, these are the auto sorter, so we just dump it into here and it puts it into the other lockers. I don't have enough room. It's moving stuff into the other lockers. I wonder if I could put the cameras in there too. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, I want to put the cameras in there to get them out of the way from the, keep the sharks off of them. Now, fish will keep in the lockers themselves if they're not cooked. Now, cured is fine. Sometimes I have to delete this and recreate it. This resource monitor shows me all my stuff. So I have to remove it. And then if I recreate it, a lot of times it'll start working again. See if it'll work. They're not foolproof, that's for sure. See, they're not working. So I have to kind of mess with it. But there's 11 pages of stuff, and then you could just choose it and click the A button and it would load into your inventory. Well, I do appreciate you coming along. Hopefully you'll come along for the next video where we do the red grass areas. And we'll just keep expanding out, looking at some of the other areas. And probably take the Cyclops out, and I have to work on the Exosuit and things like that. So we might even go aboard the Aurora at some point. And I've been there and got all the stuff that I needed off of it, and go from there. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel, make sure that you donate and consider sponsoring our channel and watching more of our videos at GFM_RDG. So until the next video, thank you for watching. Goodbye.